So today we are picking up with Chapter 9 and wheelchair therapy. And when we left off, the last chapter was about Gidget having her first seizure. And the advice from the veterinarian was a wait and see, which is a typical piece of advice that veterinarians give. Sometimes animals just have one seizure and then they never have another one. Unfortunately, that wasn't going to be the case with Gidget. But again, it still had to be a wait and see because at the time, as we were going through this, she was having a seizure for a while there, about one a month. And that still was something that my veterinarian didn't feel would be the best idea to put her on medication yet at that point, because once they're on the medication, it's likely they have to stay on for their lifetime. So he was taking a very conservative approach. Now, I'm really not going to talk about wheelchair therapy, even though that's the title of this chapter. I'll touch on it after I read the excerpt, though. So I'm going to pick up where I just mentioned, again, that my veterinarian felt it was good to take the conservative approach and just see how Gidget continued to do. While I appreciated and trusted Dr. Benner completely, I was not satisfied with just sitting back and waiting. I'm someone who needs to know the why of things, which usually means conducting thorough research. I have found this to be both a blessing and a curse, as I can drive myself crazy. There are times when one just has to accept that some things are a mystery. This was not one of those times. I wanted to know more about Gidget's seizures. I thought perhaps there was something I was or wasn't doing, something that could be changed to help her. Before I knew it, I was trying to learn all I could about canine epilepsy. One of the most helpful sites I found was canine-epilepsy.com, a nonprofit organization that provides information and support to those who love and care for an epileptic pet. It would turn out to be an invaluable resource and one that brought me a great deal of comfort. The site contained many articles about potential causes and theories. Most importantly, they offered advice and stories from others on how to live and care for a pet with seizures. What I liked most, though, was that they embraced holistic treatment options as well as Western medicine. For many years, I had believed in an integrative approach to healthcare for both pets and people. And after reading the holistic treatments have helped animals with seizures, I began searching for a veterinarian who specializes in Chinese medicine and acupuncture. This led me to Dr. Annie, whose office was about 2 hours from my home. I liked what I read about her, so despite the distance, I scheduled an appointment to see if she could help Gidget. Meeting with Dr. Annie was a rewarding experience, both educationally and because of the genuine compassion I felt from her. After she took Gidget's vitals and gave her an acupuncture treatment, Dr. Annie advised putting Gidget on a Chinese herb, which had been effective in treating some animals with seizures. There was no guarantee, just like anything else, but I was comfortable with the advice and hopeful that it would help Gidget. So as the chapter goes on, though I did give that a fighting chance with the herbs, Gidget did continue to have seizures, and as we're going to go along in the book, they do start to increase. It's in this chapter. They do start to increase more often, and that is when I made the difficult decision. Well, in one ways it was difficult because I didn't know what the medicine was going to do to her body. On the other hand, of course, if it would help her and help her live more of a quality of life, of course it was worth it. That's where the wheelchair therapy comes in, because as we put her on the medication, she would, which one of the side effects is she did lose the ability to walk with her back legs. And here she was a dog with this disease to begin with. And so it would be beneficial to incorporate some therapy with her every day as her body got used to the medicine, and using the wheelchair as workout sessions, which I would end up really enjoy doing with her. And it helped her to regain the function of her legs again as the medicine, her body got used to the medicine. So the next chapter that we're going to pick up on is chapter 10, right in line after chapter 9, right? Which is called Unraveling. So I will be back again tomorrow with that chapter. See you then. Bye-bye.